We are following breaking news here at 5 o'clock. Michele Fiore guilty in a federal wire fraud case. Thank you for joining us here at 5. I'm Denise Valdez.
And I'm Brian Loftus. Closing arguments, deliberation, and a verdict all in a matter of hours. 8 News Now investigator Vanessa Murphy in the courtroom earlier today. Now Vanessa has more from downtown Las Vegas.
A more subdued Michele Fiore after she learned she was found guilty on all 7 counts. The jury returning that guilty verdict in less than 2 hours. Here's what she had to say.
We're still in it. We're still in the thick of things. And my attorney is going to hopefully, apprise you of a lot of situations that you're unaware. You were aware yesterday that I wanted to say a few things to the judge, and I wasn't allowed to.
Can you comment on how fast they reached the verdict?
Typically, when people are that fast, they've already made up their minds even before the closing argument. So it had to have been some type of testimony that occurred in the middle of the trial that caused the majority of them to say, oh, that's all we needed.
Do you want to comment on any emotions? Not the case, but just emotions right now.
I would love to, but so I'm going to take my attorney's advice and just not.
Fiore guilty on conspiracy to commit wire fraud and 6 counts of wire fraud. Prosecutors say she raised money for a statue to remember slain Metro Police Officer Alan Beck, but then spent the money on personal expenses, including rent and her daughter's wedding. Defense attorney Michael Samft says he plans on filing an appeal. Fiore remains a free woman at the moment. Her sentencing scheduled for January 6th. Attorneys on both sides calling this an unusual case. The witnesses included business leaders, even the governor. There were twists and turns after her daughter, who's accused of being a co-conspirator, took the stand in her mother's defense. Her testimony then stricken. Again, Michele Fiore found guilty on all 7 counts. Federal prosecutors leaving the courthouse and declining to comment. Their argument was Fiore used a tragedy to line her pockets. Reporting in downtown Las Vegas, Vanessa Murphy, 8 News Now.
Prosecutors telling the judge they were not asking for Fiore to be taken into custody immediately, but they intend on requesting electronic monitoring.